Vikramshila IS Coaching Institute, 14 Biga, Rishikesh. I, Akhil Davyal, standing here to show some extra points and information about Indian polity on part 17, which is basically official language. Official language. Part 17 is starting from 343 to 351, in which there are basically four heads, which are language of the union, regional language, language of the laws and judiciary text, and fourth one is the special directives. So basically, first we start from the language of the union, in which first firstly are Devanagari Devanagari is should be the official language of the union, which is written as an Hindi, but for the official or the international norms of the Indian numerals, we should use English as our basic language. Second, um, from the commencement of the constitution, that is from 1950 to 1965, which is for 15 years, English should be used as the official language of the union. And third, after the commencement of the constitution, after 15 years, English may be used as the official language, should be continued as basically the official language of the union. And there should be such laws that should be made that Hindi can be used as also the official language of the union. And the main the important and the main work for the center is that the Hindi should be the official language of the union. Firstly, in there should the president should the president should form a commission which is basically to provide and spread Hindi as an official language in every state, so it can be the official language of the union. The president also appoint a committee which works to review the report of the commission, and it should be given to the president. The first committee is made on 1955 under the chairmanship of B.L. Rag, and the committee should be made in 1957, which is under the chairmanship of Govind Vallabh Pant. The commission gave its report in 1956. So this is the official language of the union. Now we proceed to the regional language. Regional language. The state legislature of a state can appoint or provide the states as its local language or the official language of the union, as where the communication between the union and the state should be in English, where Hindi is not adopted as an official language, or other language which is basically contained in 8th schedule of the constitution. The state legislature also provides the legislature of the state also provides that English should be used in that state in which Hindi is not adopted as an official language, or there is no language adopted for the communication between the union and the states or other various states. Thus, the two or more states in which Hindi is adopted as an official language can proceed its proceedings. It means that they can communicate between each other with Hindi as an proceeding, but in authoritative text it should be in official languages. And the communication between one Hindi state and one non-Hindi state, it should be proceed in English only, and it should be applicable there. The president is satisfied for the sub-proportion of the state in which some languages should be officially appointed as an official language. The president should focus on that languages and works on that. Now we proceed to the language of the judiciary and the authoritative text. Basically, all proceedings in the Supreme Court are in the English language. are in the language of English. All authoritative texts, orders, bills, and laws published should be in English language. The Supreme Court listens to those who appeals or petition in English language and not in other languages. The Supreme Court allows the translation of English in allows the proceeding and translation in any other languages that should be contained in 8th schedule of the Constitution, but for the publishment of those authoritative texts, bills, orders, ordinance, and laws should be in English language and not in other languages. Basically, it means that if we have to convert any languages or any text in other languages, we should do that, but we can't publish that in that languages or any preferred language. It should only be in English language. So now we proceed to the special directives. Protection of linguistic minorities. So basically, in special directives, Article 350, Article 350A, and Article 350B is in it. Article 350 says that every person or every aggrieved person has the right to redress any grievances, um, and its representative in the for for its communication in the union or in the state. It should not be neglected or cannot be listened if on the basis that it should not be in the official language. Article 350A. Article 350A basically provide that the president should focus on the linguistic minority, that is that the children which are small, or the children which are in small in age, or which are basically smaller, should they the teaching should be in their mother tongue for the uh, for the children, and it should safeguard their linguistic minorities and safety. 350B. The president also appoints an officer which basically is to improve the linguistic minorities and their safeguards. The basic and important feature of that officer is to protect the languages which is basically used by them. Now we proceed to the development of languages. Um, languages. The basic feature of the center is to make Hindi as an official language, which is made to be a lingua franca of the union. Um, Basically, previously official languages are in number of 14, but now it should be in 22, which is named as in chronological order: Assamese, Bodo, Dongri, um, Gujarati, Hindi, okay, um, Kannad, Kashmiri, Konkani, Ma- Manipuri, Marathi, Maithili, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Odia, Punjabi, um, Santhali, Sanskrit, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu, and Urdu. The Sindhi was added by the 21st Amendment Act of Sindhi was added by the 21st Amendment Act. Um, Konkani, Manipuri, and Nepali was added by the 73rd Amendment Act of 73rd Amendment Act, and 71st Amendment Act. And Bodo, Santhali, Maithili, Dongri was added by the 93rd Amendment Act. So it is the development of the languages. Now we proceed to the classical languages. Basically, there are six classical languages, which are Telugu, Tamil, Sanskrit, Odia, Malayalam. कितनी हो गई? तेलुगु तम तेलुगु, तमिल, मलयालम, संस्कृत, कन्नड़. Uh, Criteria of the classical languages are that it should not be taken from other text and the other literatures. It should be original. Um, the criteria of classical language that the it should has their literally history from 1500 to 2000 years. And the last criteria of the classical official languages are that it should not copied from uh, other authoritative history texts, and it should has their own source and shoots. Thank you.